Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am Michelle. I normally just talk about my personal journey as a sign-in agent, but I am also a mentor as well as an entrepreneur. I dibble and dabble in a few different things. One of the things that I love to do is make things for people. And so that's my hobby. Sometimes I charge for things, and then sometimes I don't, like I make onesies, for like my nieces, and now I have a grandgirl, so I need to start making her more stuff. But I had promised somebody that I would make them a mug, and I was having issues with my printer. And so I said, okay, let me take today and figure it out. So behind me, there is that white printer there, and then you have the black. The black one is a HP MB, that's a color printer. And then the one up there at the top, it's an Epson 2720 Eco Tank that I converted from an inkjet printer to a sublimation printer. I know you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, right? Because you're probably watching this video because you probably subscribe as one of my loan signing agent buddies, right? Or you're a notary, right? But when we talk about marketing our business and additional streams of income, this is one of those things that you can do to make some additional income. It's a hobby for me more so than, an additional source of income. But I could make it if I took the time. So anyway, let me get back. So I told my friend that I would make her this mug, and I finally did it today because I got my printer working. I don't know what happened. I just updated the firmware, and all of a sudden it wanted to work right. All right, so I just did a reveal, like I just took the paper off of it because I had to see it. This mug, she's in a sorority, and so is my baby girl. And so she saw a mug that I had made, that I made for my baby girl that I have not yet sent to her. And she was like, I want one. So of course, right, I'm going to make her one. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off. Ooh, all right. So I'm gonna pull. All right, so I pulled that off. All right, so now I am going to take the tape off. Let's see. Uh-oh. So when you're doing these, right? So see how it's stuck to the mug? Oh. That's because I didn't. Look at that. It's pretty. Wow. Look at that. That looks really good. Oh, so, you ready to see the product? Bam. Isn't she pretty? She turned out really good. I'm going to tell you. The only thing that's missing from this mug here is her necklace. So the original, I'm going to show you the original mug that I made. This one is a 10-ounce coffee mug. But you see that? See how you could see her actual necklace on there? That's the only thing that's missing from this one, right? So they look very similar, but this one's bigger because it's a 15-ounce. But it's actually darker. If you can look, that one's not as dark, but it still looks good, and somebody will still drink out of it. I mean, run it through your dishwasher because this is not coming off. You can put all kind of stuff on here. This has been infused into this mug, into the ceramic sublimation mug. I don't know why I get tongue-tied when I talk about this. So anyway, another mug that I had did, and this is just for myself, right? So I said I'm a dope loan signing agent because I am. And so I made me this mug. I was just playing around with it. I said, let me just see what it would look like if I did that. And, you know, it doesn't come off or anything like that. So, yeah, just a gift that I made for myself. A gift that I made for baby girl that I haven't given her yet. And I'm actually going to do it over because even though it's still a good mug, I want the afro to be a little bit darker here. So, yeah. And then I'm going to do this one over in... so we can see her necklace on this. But, you know, when I talk about having multiple streams of income, right? So one of the things that I did for this right here, dope black, you know, sign-in agent, right? So I had put an image on here and I didn't like it. So I just put a black and I covered that up. So this side is black and then this side is, you know, dope black sign-in agent. And I just made it a pencil holder because I wasn't going to sell it. I made it for myself, you know, but you can make gifts, you know, when you talk about marketing to title companies and stuff like that, right? You can personalize stuff and take this to market to, you know, certain people. At the end of the year, the people that I work for, they will be getting something that I'm going to make. I'm not going to go out and spend additional money because I have these products here. I have all kind of stuff here that I can make as opposed to go spending some money on something. So really quick, I already told you that you need that the Epson 2720 printer. I think it's maybe $200. You may be able to find it somewhere on sale for, you know, $100. I have my Amazon link. I'll put that in the description below if you want to purchase it there. But if not, you shop around for it. You will need to convert that printer into a sublimation printer. So please do not put the ink in the printer when you get it. The ink that comes with it, do not put it in there when you get it. You will need to buy some sublimation ink. So this is Hippo. This is the brand that I use. And you just buy this, the inks. And I think I don't know if this came with this. This is kind of how you feel the inks. That's going to be a different story. But see, the inks come in this, and then you have to transfer them to, you know, the actual printer. Once you get your printer, if you decide to do that, you can watch. There's several videos on how to convert your printer from a inkjet to a sublimation printer. But if you go ahead and put that ink in that printer before you do that, then you're screwed, right? You can't do it. You can't mix the inks, okay? All right. This is my Cricut mug press. So this is kind of where you put the mug inside, and you know, once you get your image on there. So let me just show you an example. Like this is the image that I put on there. So you put that image on the cup like that, and then you tape it with some heat tape, which is what I have here. You tape that and you get it really tight, cover up all the air holes, you know. And then you put your butcher paper over it like this, and then tape it up really, really good. You sit it down in there, and then you close that. You push the button, and it may take 2 or 3 minutes to bake. And then once it's finished, you take it out. It's going to be extremely hot. That's why it is sitting on this heat pad. Or sitting on this, so you want to put it on something, you know, where it'll, you know, absorb the heat or take the heat, okay? Do not just take this out and try to touch it. You will burn yourself. Get you some silicone gloves or fireproof or heat gloves or whatever when handling this when it comes directly out of it, because it is extremely hot. But once you take it out of there, you peel it off, and then you end up with something like this. It is a beautiful thing. It's, you know, even if you don't sell, you know, your products, if you know, it's something good to have to make for family. Like you can make all your Christmas gifts. Like I would love to have a handmade or homemade gift than, you know, just, you know, a gift card to somewhere, or, you know, or a tie or some towels for the house or something like that. Like make me something, send me something homemade, you know. And then most importantly, the paper, right? So this is S-Race. It's a sublimation paper. It is not, some people actually use printer paper, but I went ahead and bought the sublimation paper. So this, you do not print on this side. You actually print on this side. So just make sure that your image is mirrored. If you don't have your printer set up that way already, sometimes people have their printer settings already mirrored, so you don't have to mirror your design. However, if you don't forget to mirror your design, okay? Because you want it to go on, you want it to actually work, okay? But yeah, so the sublimation print paper I got off of Amazon. I will put my description, put the link in the description below, my affiliate link. Everything that you need to actually make this project. Again, I have a Cricut, so that is a software, the program that I actually use to actually do that. People, I don't know what other software, I guess if you have like Adobe Illustrator or Cameo, and I think Cameo Silhouette, they may have a program that you can use for free, but I use the Cricut Design Space for my projects, and that's how I'm, able to print it out on, like using the print and cut feature from my Cricut. But it is fun, it is fast, it doesn't take long because I already had the design uploaded. All I had to do is put the size that I wanted. For this, I think I did 3.65 as far as the size of the image for this 15-ounce cup. And I may have done 3.5 or maybe, yeah, 3.5 by 3.5 on this one. I believe so, on the 10-ounce cup. So anyway, it's fun. I love doing it. They make great gifts. There's something that you can sell stuff. You can make stuff to sell. You can make stuff for other companies so that they can give as gifts or just have as their promotional items for their business. So this is just yet another side hustle, something else that I do on the side where you can generate income. So, I'm all about giving you some tips on how you can make money, how you can market your business, how you can help somebody else market their business. Because at the end of the day, we're all looking to make money, all right? What God has for you is for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.